I can't stand no more, cause no more food. I cannot go to school, cause no more money. I can't stand no more, cause no more food. I cannot go to school, cause no more money. Hey yo, excuse me Mr. Journalist, I wonder how you make your headlines in the press release today. Although I read the news every day, but I'm really still getting confused now, and I just wanna ask you some questions. Oh, is it based on money? Is it based on presidency? Is it based on technology? Is it based on war? Tell me, we got major headlines. Oh, we got major story. There is no job, no money for hustlers.
Hello, my people, and welcome to this radio talk show. There are two news organizations bringing it to you: the Stage Media and Dubawa. The Stage Media is here in Liberia, while the Dubawa News Group is in Nigeria. There are two news groups working together to make sure that you get the correct story. My name is Seyo Watusi, your special English or PG Liberian English friend. Let's start with this first story. You already know that a small voting happened in Nimba County to look for a new senator. That one is finished, and they finished getting a new senator already. But there's something that happened before, and that the story we want you to get the correct one. Before that vote will even happen, one of the candidates in that voting, they call Prophet Key. This Prophet Key here, his real name, Opa Yizan, they drop him, they kind of drop him from the race here, they call it disqualification. The voting house say Mr. Yizan, or Prophet Key, he came with four papers in. The first voter ID card for him to vote. And for this reason, they say it was a bad thing he do. That is the reason why they take him from the race. With all these things that were going on, one fellow on the Facebook, they call him B. Buema Mangona. He put it down that one of the things that somebody's supposed to do before you will be qualified to vote, that is, people to even vote for you, for you to even run for any position, is you, the person that running for that position in a county or in a district, you must be somebody who register in that particular district before you will be able to say, I want to run to represent this area here, this particular area. This one, from the time Mr. Magona put it down, people start to check it and say, yeah, this is true and all that kind of thing. So the fact checker here, Dubawa and TSM decided to check. Now, when the first place, what they want to check, they make contact with the person who talked this one here, Mr. Mangona. So to say where he get a particular kind of information from. Anyway, up to April 24, this man, he now even said, answer the question that the fact checker then sent to him. So the fact checker, they made contact with somebody in the voting house, one of the chief news person there, or the chief news person in the voting house, Mr. Prince Dumba. Mr. Prince Dumba, he said, well, but you please go and check the big law book of Liberia, they call the Constitution of Liberia. You check it, the portion of it, what they call Article 30. And then from there, you must go on to the voting law, check Article 8, meaning the portion number 8 of the voting law concerning how any candidate or somebody who want to run, what all they should do. They say citizens of Liberia who get the kind of things and what they put down before they can be able to vote. They say anybody, when you want to go to the lawmaker house or senator, you must be 30 years old. And for the House of Representatives, you must reach the age of 25 years. They say you must live in that particular county or that particular county or area where you want to represent, whether the whole county or the district. You must stay there for not less than 1 year at least. You must live there up to 1 year before voting time can reach. Then at the same time, you must be somebody who can pay tax to government. Now, checking something like this here, they now say a candidate in that place must register in that particular place before they will be able to run. It now showed, and now say the particular lawyer, and now say where I just coming from reading, and now say somebody failed to register in that particular area before they can vote. So the thing that honor this one here, you must get what the law say is that you must live there at least 1 year before election time can come. Beside that one, when you go to the voting house, the rule and the law there concerning how people want to run, what all they need to do. You will go to that portion they call 8.2. They say you must be able to get a voter card, what they call the biometric voter registration, BVR, ID card. Still, they want say that we play all you must register, but they say you must register and it must be the good thing. Now any kind of babati but you must register to the net people should be able to get this ID card here. Still that law say you must be able to register in the place where you say you want to represent. So with all these things here that we finish checking, the fact checker then, that particular story that Samakuna put down to say anybody who want to run to in a particular area, you must be able to register, put your name in that particular county or district before you can be qualified. It's not true. This other story here, the voting happened the other time in Nimba County that we continue to say. So while the voting was going on, plenty of people now, or the people were getting ready for the vote to go on, plenty of people started to talk about it. One of the person who talk about the voting business here, the honorable person, Representative Josiah Marvin Cole. He's a representative from District 3 in Bon County, and he is a strong supporter for one of the candidates in that Nimba County vote, Madam Edith Gonglo-Ware. Now, Mr. Cole say, all Edith Gonglo-Ware supporter them. They must make sure that they go in that place and make sure that they protect their vote, what the people vote. Madam Edith Gonglo-Ware was the only woman in that particular voting that happened. Representative Cole, in all the talk, he continued on. He said the party or the government, what they call the UP government, that people, they waiting, looking, they ready now to steal the vote from Madam Edith Gonglo-Ware. They want to do everything that they can do. He said the Unity Party do this thing here in 2023 when they steal the vote from the CDC. For this reason, he said if the people of Nimba County really want Edith or the supporter of Edith Gonglo-Ware to be the senator, they must stand up and make sure that they protect the vote. So on April 19, 3 days before the vote actually will go on, Mr. Cole, after he said all the things here now, then he put a hand up and said, me, Marvin Cole, I support Edith Gonglo-Ware to be the candidate or to be my candidate in the voting that's supposed to go on in Nimba County. And Madam Edith Gonglo-Ware, for that voting business in Nimba County, plenty of well-known people in this Liberia here came to support her. Like the old president of Liberia, Madam Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, the old vice president of Liberia, Madam Joe Howard Taylor, and plenty other big people in the society. We all this thing here. The other day, the person who can write for the political party they call the CDC, Coalition for Democratic Change, Mr. Jefferson Kojin, he put a complaint down and talking many other things that happen in 5 districts in Nimba County. Now, this complaint here that Mr. Jefferson Kojin put down, it was from the voting that happened in 2023. The voting house, big person, also make announcement that result from 20 polling places, they were holding far with it in Grand Crew County. Because they say that time, the people are going to do the voting again because they find out that the record that was there were 379 votes. It was plenty past the record that they had there for 329. Next, they run the vote in this Liberia here in 2023. So when the vote finished, the American government house in Monrovia here, they call the U.S. Embassy, they put a paper also telling the NEC, big thank you for the good work that it do to do that voting there. Also, ECOWAS put a paper also telling the NEC, big thank you for the good work they do in the voting business there in Liberia. From there, other local NGO then, they also say a big thank you, like the group they call Liberia Election Observatory Network, Leon, and they tell the NEC thank you. So, with all the thing the fact checker then do after they check all around the place, telling you all these kind of things that came up, they come to the conclusion that the thing that Representative Marvin Cole say that the UP government that time they steal the vote from the CDC in 2023. This one here is not too correct, but the other one we say is misleading. Why? Because we say we check all around and do not show any proof that this kind of thing can happen. Nobody do investigation to check anything and come out with a report to say this is what happened. So what we have is that the NEC made the announcement. All these other people that I just talked to you about, they said the voting out, thank you, and even no complaint from the whole CDC said to say this was what happened. For this reason, for somebody to say that somebody steal the vote from CDC is not too correct. It's misleading. Well, this is all we have for you. But before we go, please note this fact. These fact checks are a joint production of Dubawa and the Stage Media in Liberia. Dubawa is based in Nigeria. The donors have no say in this report. If you have a claim and want us to verify it, please WhatsApp us on +231 775 937658. My name is Seo Watosi. We will come your way again.